Welcome everybody. Monday's workout today, strength training. So a few things that you are going to need also should be in the comments below. You're gonna need your super band. We're gonna use super band. So if you're new to us, one of these, if you don't have a super band, give our guys at Perform Better a call. They can hook you up with those. You'll need some sort of weight, either a kettlebell or a dumbbell. And I don't have one. Let me grab a pillow real fast. Either a pillow, or if you got one of those cool BOSU sports like Coach Amy has, something just to elevate yourself up off the floor a little bit. And it should be a little bit more comfortable, so you can't use, like, I don't know, a stool. That would not be, that'd be miserable. So something that you can prop yourself up. You got one of them big husband cushion things. They would work. Anything like that would be awesome.
I think once they see what we're doing,
they'll be like, oh, hit pause. Let me run and grab one of those. So,
yes.
But before we get any of that rocking and rolling, we need to warm up.
Yes. We do.
You ready? 10 jumping jacks, 10 seal claps, 10 crisscrosses. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Arms out in front, open that chest up nice and wide. Ready to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Arms wide, feet wide. Crisscross in the middle. Ready to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now with our kettlebell, and again, if you have multiple size kettlebells, 1A, 1B, 1C, typically on the lighter side. That's what we would want for that one. Yes. So the first one, we did a version of this last month, I do believe it was. So it's gonna be a single leg deadlift. We're gonna do a little row and then stand up. Now, if when you do that, you're flopping all around and you're losing your balance, you can always just tap the foot behind you, give yourself a little row, and stand up nice and tall. We're gonna do 30 seconds, one side only.
Okay.
Then, we're gonna take the kettlebell upside down and we're gonna do halos. I love halos, obviously, because I think we do some sort of variation of it, maybe every month, if not every other month. I love them. We're gonna go in one direction. Really warms up the upper body. There's a lot of core in it, and it gets that shoulder mobility. We're gonna do some presses and some pulls. You're gonna want all of that opened up. Then, the last one we're gonna do, kettlebell figure 8. So we're gonna squat down or hinge down, and you want to take the kettlebell around your legs in the shape of a figure 8 without having your body move. What I see a lot of times is the upper body moves with the lower body, or the lower body's moving with the upper body, and you want to be nice and steady, stable in that one. Cool?
I'm ready.
30 seconds of everything. Ready?
All right. Single leg deadlift.
And begin.
So it doesn't necessarily, we're not counting the number of reps. We're really just doing this for time. This is kind of our warm-up series. So you focus on good form and good range of motion. Not falling over.
You should feel, as when we rush through, especially when we do like the cardio, and we're just kind of rushing it,
right.
You want to feel every muscle working from your foot time all the way up, I say from your ankle to your ear. You want to feel everything working.
Yes.
And so this is a time to say, okay, well, that's a little tight. Well, that's a little off balance. Oh, I could use a little more range of motion there. So really experiment with it. All right, halo. Ready, and begin. I'm gonna have to set the stopwatch down for this one because.
Now, if you have a dumbbell at home, you can take them, take it, hold it end to end, and do the same movement around your head. Some of you might not have a kettlebell, so.
Sometimes I cheat and I just kind of roll it along the back of my shoulders here. I'm not saying to do that, I'm just saying sometimes I do. And time. 15-second rest, and we're going to get into that figure 8. If you can, remember which direction you're going, if you're coming around the front and through, because in round 2, see if you can't take it around the other way. Now, one is easy, or it seems natural, and one seems a little unnatural. So, all right, ready, and begin. I'm going to go the other way to start.
The trick is remembering.
Right, the trick is remembering. And then overriding your brain when it wants to switch. Keep breathing.
Yeah.
Anchor those feet down.
Make the shoulders do the work.
That's right, the shoulders, the core is doing a lot of work too.
Yes.
And time. Shake it out a little bit. We'll repeat. Okay, I almost forgot which way I was going with my halos. That would have been bad. I had everything else. All right, let's get that other side ready. And begin. So it's a deadlift first. Row. And stand up nice and tall.
Make sure you're feeling that hinge movement. So through the glutes, through the hamstring, and the lower body.
I would say if I was doing this in front of a wall, I wouldn't want to hit my head. Okay, so I'm hinging back away from where I'm looking. Time.
All right.
Halos in the other direction. We got rest though, we got rest.
Oh,
So I'm not picking mine up.
I was all excited.
I know. Ready and begin. If you're new to the halo, we go to the side 90 degrees, spin it around the head, and your back mirrored on the other side, and then bring it back to center, take it to the other side, and around.
Yeah, it's almost like you kind of push, and then you pull it around.
Push it back, pull it around. Without your head moving, that's the key. Time, I see some people, when they do it, and their head is moving around the kettlebell. I think it's more out of they just don't want to hit their head with the kettlebell than anything else. But
trust yourself.
You got plenty of room. Ready and big 8.
And if you have a kettlebell, you'll just hand it off on the edge of the handles.
Right.
Dumbbell, it can be a little more tricky. We tend to hold it at one end and kind of maneuver it around like that. But really, you just want to get your shoulders moving around.
And time. Woo!
And finish my circle there.
Can't get a figure, it'd be a figure 0 instead of a figure 8. You gotta get the other. All right. So, we use our pillows for the first one. The very first strength exercise that we are going to do is going to be a half to full press, but we're going to be inclined a little bit. Now, if you don't have anything to elevate yourself with, no problem. You can do it laying flat down on the ground. If you do have something, like I said, I just have 2 throw pillows here. I'm not as inclined as I might be if I'm at the gym or I have an adjustable bench or one of the BOSUs there, but I am elevated. It's going to give me a little bit more range of motion, especially with the kettlebell. What I'm going to do, core really tight, I'm going to go halfway up, back down, all the way up, all the way down. So half to full, and I'm back down.
And the other thing too, as Coach Corey mentioned, with a bench at the gym, you would have your head up against that bench. With a pillow or a BOSU, you're gonna have to support your neck on your own. And I know for some people who are new to this exercise, that can be challenging. So over the month, it should increase in strength. You'll get a little bit better with that, but just try to, you know, do it as best you can.
Your neck is a muscle, and it's really good at balancing that bowling ball above your shoulders.
Yeah.
But it's not, over time it gets weak. And now there's even a thing that they titled text neck.
Yes.
And it's this forward protrusion, right, position, and
the
rounded, right? Yes. We call it an upper cross syndrome, but this really strengthening that neck actually should help. So we're going to do this for 4 minutes. You're going to get 2 sets, maybe 3 sets in.
Right. So half, and then all the way up is 1. We're going to do 6
of those.
About 6, maybe 8 if you've got a really light weight. Switch to the other side and start with that non-dominant side first. So I am right-handed, so I'm going to start my left side.
We timer 2?
2, yep.
All right. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why you chose that weight. That's the same weight I'm doing.
I know. And now, if you do have a kettlebell that's a bit heavy, or maybe you have a dumbbell that's too heavy, you can grab it with both.
Oh yeah, that's a good
hands
variation.
And do that as well.
Because you can still do your half to full.
Right. So kettlebell, you're asymmetrically loaded. If you had a dumbbell, you'd be symmetrically loaded. So as long as you get equal numbers on each side, you're in good shape.
This is, if you've been with us and watched our videos, you might remember this one and also remember how it feels tomorrow.
Right.
This one really tightens up that chest.
Well, in our filming world, I think we're on Wednesday, so we're like midweek soreness, first week of the month, all these new workouts, making our muscles feel things they haven't felt in a while.
And once you've done your 6 to 8 both sides, it is important to get that rest. Now, you don't need, if you're doing single arm work, you don't need a ton of rest because the other arm is resting while the other one is working.
Right.
If you're doing 2, or you might have 2 dumbbells that are lighter and you're going to do them simultaneously, you're going to need a little bit more rest.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, make sure you keep those reps slow and steady. Tomorrow we can pick up the pace with our cardio work, but strength, want to keep it slow and under control. Oh my gosh.
Got an oldie but a goodie tomorrow.
Yep. We are ready. I tell you, we're getting into that holiday season.
Yep.
This is when it's really important to stay on top of exercise.
If you still have Halloween candy, throw it away.
This
Donate it.
This could be November 1st for some people.
Donate it.
You get one night. You get one night with that candy and then out with it.
Keep breathing. Woo. Oh.
Wow.
Let's shake that one out. Still a minute left, so
Okay.
if you're on pace with us, we'll get one more set in. That'll be 3, and that's good.
Yeah, 3 is great.
3 is great.
Absolutely.
And the other thing is you don't have to go all the way to the whistle. Right? See how your body's feeling. Maybe 2 sets. Maybe you're done 3 sets early. You don't need to rush and get more reps in. We got a whole lot more work to do. 20 seconds left.
I'm gonna switch it up.
I am too. Gotta be even.
Yep.
Last 5 seconds.
Oof. Oh, thank goodness too, because arms are a little tired.
Arms are a little wobbly. All right. The next one that we are going to do is a rear foot elevated, so you can actually use that
Oh, we can keep
BOSU still. If you have a step, if you have a stool, yoga blocks, right? Anything like this is going to work, where all we're going to do is just prop our back foot up on it. Why are we doing that? It's for balance, but we're not actually pushing through it. Then what we're going to do is bring the band up to our shoulders, like we were going to do a squat, but only one leg is in it. We take our other leg up, and now we're going to do a good morning. We're going to shift our hips back and stand up. So if I do it, demonstrate it from the side, hips back, and stand up.
Okay.
You ready, coach?
I'm ready.
I've already done 2. Those count. Shift and up. All right, you don't want to be a teeter-totter.
This rear foot elevated version is one of my favorite single leg deadlift variations.
You still have the balance and you still have the isolation. So I have seen people do this where they actually physically put the band around their neck. It is not comfortable for me.
No.
That is not my cup of tea.
Yeah, and the band is a good resistance tool.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have shoes on, it can get a little uncomfortable on your foot, so if you need shoes, grab them.
I forget what leg I started with. Oh. I gotta get them both, right?
Yeah.
I gotta do them both, so it doesn't really matter.
And where should you be feeling this? So some of you are right there, oh yeah, I'm getting my arm workout here, I'm holding this band up. No. Make sure that you're feeling that on the glute and hamstring of the side of the leg that's planted, right? So that right foot that's
forward
holding
leg.
that band down, that's where you want to feel it. Think back to our hinge pattern, our deadlift version that we did in our warm-up series. Same movement pattern.
Well, yoga blocks down.
Yeah, the yoga blocks can be a little
Tricky. Ooh, this 1-inch band, I'm feeling it.
I bet. That's the cool thing about these bands too, is that they come in different resistance.
Well, and one of the things I noticed the other day when I was doing some band work at the gym with the clients, I had one session, virtually everybody was over 6 foot tall. That makes these bands a lot more challenging than if you're, 5'2" and 3/4" over here.
Yes. Agreed.
They're like brand new bands, and you give it to the tallest people in the session. That's what you get for being taller than me.
Yep.
And if you do get these bands from Perform Better, they take a little bit to break in.
Yeah.
They do not lose their elasticity. These are quality bands. You'll have these forever.
We're down to about 25 seconds. Not a lot of time.
Remember, when you buy equipment from Perform Better, they deal in commercial grade equipment.
Yeah.
There is cheaper home versions that you can get. But they might break. These are designed to never. You'll have them forever. This be in your will. Give them to your grandkids.
Actually, I went on the website this morning, and they are not carrying these right now.
They're out.
So they might be just
Supply chain.
Yeah, supply chain issues. So Amazon usually has a lot of things as well. You just want to try and get the higher quality stuff.
The next one we're going to do, we have done Bandit Separations. We've done Bandit pull downs. We've done Bandit lots of things to deal with the back. This one we have not done, or at least we haven't done recently. Mm-hmm. It's the supinated version of our Bandit Separation. So you want your palms facing up on this one.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Did you give me this?
No, I meant to just set that over.
Like,
you are.
I don't know if that's happening.
No, well, I can tell you right now, that's not happening.
It could be for entertainment. You guys can watch me
struggle.
get red in the face, but that's not happening.
And you don't want to pull straight back, okay? You do want to take those hands wide, pinch the shoulder blades and control it back. Actually, the most important part is the controlling back, okay? That's how you're really
How many of these are we doing?
8 to 10 is what I would probably, if you do 10 to 12, if you have a lighter band, great. You should feel literally it burning. It should be hot. It should be warm.
Between your shoulders.
Between your shoulders. I have no idea how many I've done. I'm going to do one more.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Low rest.
Yes. And now you know why we did those halos.
Get it warmed up.
Whew. Little shoulder roll.
Mm-hmm. Cool thing about this workout is a lot of things we can do just bringing the band. So if you're on the road for the holidays, you know, pack a band and get some of these exercises in.
Yeah.
Takes about zero room in the suitcase.
Right.
And no extra weight.
You just have to be disciplined. You can really get a workout in anywhere.
Right.
But it's so easy to be, I didn't pack my shoes. We're not wearing shoes. I don't have equipment. You have a body.
Yep. I'll tell you, we did a body weight workout the other day that really got a good workout in. Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
Now, for some people, if you were one of those really consistent people, 6 days a week, hitting it hard, doing your cardio, doing your strength, maybe taking a week off from training is exactly what you should do. If you're working with a coach, they'll know. They'll know when you should train hard, when you should back off, and linear periodization, they call that a deload week. Same thing, you can't always be in a caloric deficit. Sometimes you have to have a refeed. So,
yeah.
If you live in only one area, your body adapts.
Yes.
So, you want to make progress, mix it up.
You gotta mix it up. Yep. Keep your body guessing sometimes.
That's right. Well, I might get one more.
I was like,
burning.
Okay, we're gonna use these last 55 seconds to get some really concentrated final reps in.
It's such a difference between supinated. And if your band is too thick and you just can't even pull it apart, go ahead and turn those palms over and do a regular separation. But we're trying to mix it up a little bit.
at the gym, we're doing chin-ups.
Yeah.
So if you got a bar set up.
If you got a bar in your garage or you're coming to the gym, we're doing assisted chin-ups or regular chin-ups.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'm going to set that to the side.
Last 5 seconds. Get those
I'm
in.
going to set that to the side. All right. Our next one. This is one where I would use a stool or a fitness step. And it doesn't have to be very high. What we are going to do is a reverse lunge deficit. So you're going to step back, go deeper than you normally would. That's why it is the deficit. Drive through the front and step back up. Simple, simple.
And you might have like a stair at home.
Oh, yeah.
Your staircase, that would be another
Great option.
option for you. If all else fails, you don't have anything, then just a regular reverse lunge.
Yeah, just a regular reverse lunge. All right, you ready, Coach?
Yes. All right. I'm going to just do body weight here.
Okay.
Or not body weight, just
Right.
from the floor.
From the floor. No, regular reverse lunge.
Yes. This is where you guys want to turn up your music.
Yes.
Get those tunes rocking. We call that musical motivation.
That's all right. This is one of your. You like this one from a deficit. You like this one too.
I feel like it's a very challenging way to do a reverse lunge.
It over exaggerates that range of motion.
Which, some of these, folks at home, they may not have all different kinds of weights and heavy
Right.
weights. So if you play around with range of motion a little bit, it can add extra challenge without having to go out and buy more equipment.
Yeah. And I've had people where they can't get all the way down to the floor. So you could use a broom handle for assistance, or even use those pillows that we just did. And now when you do your reverse lunge, you're not going all the way down to the floor. It elevates it a little bit. And then as you get stronger or increase your mobility, you can get that better range of motion.
Yeah.
So,
Always take that basic movement and then modify it, progress it, however it works best for you. Woo!
You doing 8s?
Yeah. Playing around with it a little bit. And that's one thing that's really awesome about a program too, is you can mix up the number of reps that you're doing from week to week. You can implement some more challenges. You can increase the weight. So it gives you a period of time to really master that exercise and improve on it.
Yeah. Something that you can't do if you just have the workout of the day,
Right.
or you're putting on a video and you have no idea what's happening through the, from day to day. You gotta be able to progress it, modify it.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you have that, familiarity, you know what to expect.
Yeah.
You can feel yourself getting better, and it helps motivate you to continue. We still have just over 50 seconds.
I'm gonna get another set in. I'm just saying, it's legs get my heart rate going.
Yes.
Legs get my heart rate going, which is good to get that rest period.
Really really focus on driving down into that forward foot. Make sure your core is tight. You're staying upright.
Almost there.
Final seconds. Finish it out.
Woo! I got my heart rate up, coach.
Oh.
Not gonna lie.
Well, as long as you're letting it
I'm not gonna pretend to the
come back down.
viewers at home that I'm just like spring chicken over here. It's I gotta let that thing come down.
I know, we're working.
We're working.
We're working. It's for real.
All right. No fake weights there.
No.
Okay. So for our next one, we're gonna do could be a kettlebell or a dumbbell clean. Traditionally, we do those as a hinge movement, but we've been doing a ton of hingy stuff. So we're gonna add a little bit more squat to it. Okay, so let me give you a few options for this. One is gonna be, think of an upright row, but at the very top, you slide your hands around.
Get your elbows tight.
Get those elbows in tight. Then it's straight down like you were gonna do a squat, and then up, okay? If you have a lighter kettlebell, you can do that single arm. I don't think it's as easy. I usually end up doing a little rotation with that. So that's why I prefer the two-handed version. If you have dumbbells, it works just the same. Squat, pull right to the shoulder. I really like this one with two dumbbells. I can get into a nice deep squat and then right here. So whatever you have at home, work with that. It's going to be 30 seconds of work, immediately followed by 30 seconds of work. So we'll just set the weight down. We're going to go plank position, hands directly underneath of the shoulders, and we will sidestep out to the side, out to the side. So the goal of this is to be very explosive, very controlled, very rest. 30, 30, 30 times 3.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
All right. So just keep in mind for this squat to clean, you want to drive down by pushing your feet into the floor. So that's
Almost like you were going to jump into the air.
Right, that's where the power is coming from.
All right, so I guess I need my timer set. That way I can see everything. All right, are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, begin.
All right, guys, keep going, you got this.
10 more seconds.
Push those feet into the floor.
Three, 2, 1. Time. Right down into
Side
that
step.
plank. Side step. You gotta clear your room over there, coach.
I know, I thought my legs were shorter than they actually are.
You must have really not given you any room. Keep those hands underneath your shoulders. If need be, just hold the plank. I'm good with just holding the plank too. And time. 30 seconds of rest.
Oh, that's gonna add up.
It's gonna add up.
This work's gonna add up. That's where you wanna have your equipment in the right
Tucked
place.
away, tucked away. Put it in its spot.
Yeah. Clear your room.
5 seconds to go.
Okay, back to the top.
That's right. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Clean. Squat. clean. Squat, clean. You got this at home. Keep pushing into those feet.
That's right.
Then slap those arms down.
Keep using those legs. They're big muscles. They can
handle it. They can handle it. Time. It's one of the benefits of watching the stop clock.
You're on it.
I'm on it. I don't need to get the extra rep. Of course, I start my plank before everyone else. Blah. Blah.
Woo!
5 more seconds.
Here we go.
And time. One more rest. One more round. Stretch.
We're close. Getting close to that finish line.
15 more seconds of rest. Keep with that power. Keep with that power.
That's right. It's our power finisher.
That's it. Oh no. I couldn't see that far away. I need my glasses. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If these really jack your heart rate at the end, just know that's the intent.
Yeah, we're getting some extra calorie burn here.
That's it. This is that, when you talk high intensity stuff, this is really what it is. And time.
Last plank. Last bit of work.
Home stretch.
That's right.
Five more seconds. We can do anything for 5 seconds.
That's right.
And time.
Oh. Oh.
All right. There's no other equipment out. There's nothing else I have to do. Put it away. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than tripping over a dumbbell or a kettlebell. All right.
Yeah.
Time for some water. And whatever you got.
I'm pretty good at not tripping over it, but I'm also very good at catching like that golf ball size part of your ankle right on. Just clip it. Woo.
Ouch.
Yeah,
That's painful.
that hurts.
Yeah. You don't need that kind of pain.
No. Doesn't last long, but man, it smarts.
It stings, yeah.
It stings. All right, Coach, what's our first stretch?
Let's do some cobra.
Take this foot and just kind of like jack it up around. Cobra, we're starting in cobra. All right, so we're going to dynamically stretch. That means we're going to go from one to the other. So we'll go cobra, we'll hold for about 3 seconds, and then we'll pull back into child's pose. And then you can come forward into cobra again. And you hang out where you want to hang out. This might give you a better stretch than child's pose. Hang out here. A lot of people love child's pose. They come back. Oh, it feels so good.
I know, I almost fell asleep.
You're weird.
I almost took a nap right there.
I'll get one more in.
Oh my goodness. Shoulders. Shoulders are talking to me.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not from today.
It might be later this week talking from today. All right, let's bring one leg up. So what we'll do, we're going to rotate to the ceiling, hold. Hand will come down. We'll lift our hips high. and stretch out that leg. And then repeat. I'm sweating. Strength gets me.
Yeah.
That finisher got me.
Yes, that was tough.
I was cruising along okay until those reverse lunges. And then let's switch sides. And then we went into that clean. And those back to back got me. One more. All right, our last one is going to be getting the quads stretched, and you're going to really reach back and open up that chest. And then our dynamic, our combo, is going to be to come forward and do the opposite. Really round your back. And then come back in. Extend again. And round. One more, last one.
Oh my goodness.
And done. Woo! All right, Coach. How about there? This is your first Monday of the month. Make it so that we don't miss any Mondays.
I like that.
Right? No Monday, no missing Mondays. Never miss a Monday. Even Cyber Monday. Get your workout in. Do it. What you got to do on Cyber Monday? That's shop.
Yeah, and get online for your workout.
Get online for you're already online. You're shopping. You might as well just throw on the workout. Get it done. So, if you like it, if you're new to us, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. Like it if you liked it. Leave us comments. We do read them. A lot of you think, oh, they don't read them. We read them.
We do.
Yeah. Cool thing is it notifies us whenever you leave a comment, which is cool. We don't miss them.
Yes.
It's awesome. So we appreciate you working out with us, and we'll see you at the next workout.